on in, come on in. Not gonna be in here too long. Make this little short video. Should have got my glasses. The sun hurt my eyes. But y'all come on in now. Why some women can't attract a God-fearing man? Boy, my eyes is burning. Why some women cannot attract a God-fearing man? Should have got my shades. Can't hardly see. Why some women cannot attract a God-fearing man? Let me get over here in the shade. Let's see what happens. Get over here in the shade. Y'all come on in. I should have got my glasses. I can't hardly see. Can y'all see me good? Clearly? It's like gonna look kind of dark or something, like it's kind of dark. Look blurry, yeah. Some people say it's good, some people say it's blurry. See something real quick. Why some women can't attract a God-fearing man? Y'all screaming. Yeah, that's much better right there. Why some women can't attract a God-fearing man? You know, it's different reasons why. You know, one of the reasons is it's a lot of God-fearing women out there, but it's not enough God-fearing men. You know, there's not enough God-fearing men out there. There's more God-fearing women than there is men. There are some God-fearing men out there, but they don't come a dime in a dozen. You know, and sadly, even the ones in the church. What's up, Swag? Yeah, you're right, bro. You know, they don't come a dime in a dozen. You know, but a God-fearing woman come a dime in a dozen. You know. So that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why, you know. So this don't apply to every woman. But then again, you got some women can't attract a God-fearing man because they're not a God-fearing woman. And y'all know me, I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to hit hard. And I'm going to step on some toes because I got to. Because it don't make no sense for a woman who calls herself God-fearing, but you let the same type of men come in your life and you can't recognize when you are being tricked by the enemy. And I'm gonna say it real. God-fearing doesn't mean you perfect. Let me put it out there first. You can be God-fearing and make a mistake, you know, but eventually you'll get it right. You might make more than one mistake. You might make two mistakes, 3 mistakes, but eventually you'll get it right. But you got some women keep making the same mistake over and over again. The first time is a mistake, but after the third, fourth, fifth time, it's not a mistake no more. It's a bad choice. It's a bad choice. So that's why, you know, I'm going this route because, like, some women should know better. Some women should know better, you know. And I know some of them are 50-something years old, going on 60 years old, and still making the same mistake. You see what I'm saying? Still doing the same thing they have been told not to do. You know, um, I got some young clients, young queens that I know that I coach. You know, they made mistakes. Yeah. You know, they had some failed marriages. Yeah. You know, one of them had two failed marriages. You know, if she would hold herself accountable, what she do, she would admit that a lot of that had something to do with her picking the wrong man, her picking the wrong type of man. But after she had them two failed marriages, now, you know, I can see that she matured now. You know what I'm saying? When I coach her, I can sense that she's not desperate for a man. You know, she not keep making the same mistake over again. She in her 30s. She younger. You know, but now she dating with a different, you know what I'm saying, whole different look. If a man come at her with the foolishness, she gonna get rid of him. You know, and I heard her say on the video that, you know, this guy was talking to her, whatever. They was talking, whatever, and the guy, you know, was talking good in the beginning, but you know, the guy sent a picture of him in his boxer shorts, and she said immediately she cut him off. You see what I'm saying? Because she God fearing, she's a God fearing woman, so she already know that's a distraction. Why would I want this man, number one in my life, who want to do something like that? And I got 3 boys, I got 3 sons. Why would I want this man around my sons who want to show me his underwear? See what I'm saying? Again, yeah, she made a mistake before. She picked the wrong man, but now she grow from that. So that's what I'm trying to say. You know, I will consider her as a God-fearing woman. She repented. Now she grow from that. Now, but she's not still making the same mistake like some other women I know. Keep making the same mistake over and over again. Keep allowing the same narcissistic clown come in their life and get them on the back. And this is why they cannot attract a God-fearing man, because they keep laying in the bed with clowns. You keep laying in the bed with a clown. You keep letting the clown come in your life, and you know, with the same game. And I said it before on a video I did like last week. Like, some women are flunking the test. It's like they in kindergarten, right? They in kindergarten, and they been in kindergarten. They probably been in the 12th grade by now. They probably been no graduated, but they still inside kindergarten. And you know why they still? You know why they still inside kindergarten? Because they keep flunking the same test. The same test, not different tests. Not a test more harder, but they keep flunking the same test, allowing the same men come in their life with the lying, with the broken men, lying, manipulative, controlling. The same men, the same clowns. It's like they never graduated, you know, so like, come on. And you wonder why they can't attract a God-fearing man, because you keep entertaining the clown. And you're not a God-fearing woman, because if you was God-fearing, you won't keep doing the same thing over and over again. Now, can you be God-fearing, make a mistake? Yes, you can make mistakes. Be God-fearing, you know. But when you keep doing the same thing over and over again, what that is insanity. I know a lot of women, I want a God-fearing man. And this one woman gonna say this here, I want a God-fearing man like you. And I read the text, I'm like, are you a God-fearing woman? In my head, you will never attract a God-fearing man like me, because you're not a God-fearing woman. Because until you get that clown out your house, all you can do is make one phone call and the clown is arrested. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is dumb stuff that women do, but they want a God-fearing man. It's illegal to violate a restraining order. But you're a God-fearing woman, but you ain't got no integrity. The people done told you that the man is supposed to be inside your house. But you ain't got no integrity. You disobeying the law. The Bible said what? Obey the laws of the land. But you want a God-fearing man? The reason why a lot of women do not have a God-fearing man, because they are not God-fearing. You're not God-fearing. You don't fear God. You don't have no reverence for God. Because you will not have no man inside your house living inside sin. And you got the power to get the man out your house. That's the dumb stuff that women do. They let the same clowns come in their life with the games, with the lying, the controlling, the manipulation. It's like you can't recognize when you're being manipulated by a man, by a clown. When they're gonna realize that this is not of God, this is a distraction. You see what I'm saying? See, you got two types of Christians. You got a carnal-minded Christian, and you got a. Let me explain what God-fearing means. God-fearing means that you reverence God, to have a reverence for God, and to have a reverence for God means that you have a high respect for God. You know, you honor God. You are aware of God's presence. You know that everywhere you go, God is there and God is watching you. King David said, if I make my bed in hell, he's there. So you know God is always with you. He's watching your every move. You're going to have a respect for God. So God-fearing doesn't mean you are intimidated by God, that you are afraid of God. It means that you have a respect for God. You honor God. And you know, you're aware of his presence. Let the Bible say Job was a man that feared God and shun evil. So if you fear God, you're going to shun evil. You see what I'm saying? If you fear God. So that's what God-fearing means. For the one who might not understand, because some of y'all might be like, well, I don't understand. Y'all tell me y'all afraid of God. I heard somebody put it in the comment. Somebody put this in the comment one time. They don't understand about why we talking about being afraid of God. How can you be afraid of God? So I understand that a lot of people are not really in tune with the Bible. They just, you know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody ain't gonna know anything about the Bible. That's what I'm here for. I'm not trying to pick at that person, so I'm trying to break it down to some people what God-fearing is in the Bible. And what it means is you have a reverence for God. You honor God. You respect God. So if you have a reverence for God and honor God, why you keep doing the same thing over and over again? Why you keep laying in the bed with a man who's not your husband? And somebody asked the question. I'm gonna do a video about that probably on the day. I'm gonna go live when I get home. I'm on my way home right now. But you know, as I was driving, I wanted to pull over and get the word out. You know, somebody asked the question. You know, how do you beat abstinence? And after 20 years of marriage and 3 kids, whatever, part of it is fearing God, having a respect and a reverence for God, man. That should be enough right there. And not only that, having a respect and honor for your body, reverence for your body. But I know some women don't have no respect for their body. Every man that comes in their life, every man that they get into a relationship with, they got to be in the bed with the man. I'm thankful for the super chat. They got to be in the bed with the man. Every man they date, they have to be in the bed with a man. And they go to church, though. But they call themselves God-fearing. And they wonder why things are not working out with you in dating. You wonder why you can't attract a God-fearing man because you're not a God-fearing woman. You have to become what you are trying to attract. You can't say you want something, then you're not. Because a real God-fearing man is not into a woman like that. If that man will see your past, see how many men you got in bed with, you turn that man off. You turn a God-fearing man off. And the one who says she want a God-fearing man like me, it's a straight turn off. A straight turn off. Straight turn off. A real God-fearing man don't want a weak woman that don't have a backbone. And what she don't realize, when you got a clown in your house, you blocking your God-fearing man to come in your life. You holding yourself up. You holding God up for God to send or bless you with a God-fearing man when you got a clown in your house. Even though y'all might not be doing that, and even though you say that that's your ex, but even though he your ex, but he's still blocking your next because you cannot go forward because you got the clown in your house. And the clown ain't gonna never leave your house until you call the police and get the clown arrested. I know she gonna watch the video, yeah. Till you get the clown arrested, he's not gonna never leave your house. Don't be texting me, bothering me, and telling me about this clown, and you know you got the right to get the clown out your house. I don't want to hear it no more because you like the emotional abuse. You like for a person to keep emotionally abusing you. You like that. You like that. You wanted to keep going on because because you don't want to be by yourself. You didn't want to be alone. And this problem with a lot of Christian women, like you're lonely. You're lonely. Loneliness is a state of your mind. Loneliness is not even real. It's how you think. And that's the reason why a lot of women put up with foolishness from a man, because they don't want to be alone. That's why they let men come in their life and control them and tell them what to do, and they do everything a man say. But when God say do something, they don't do that though. Like I said before, some women, they obey God, they obey a man more than they obey God. They bow down to a man more than they bow down to God. See what I'm saying? So you got two types of Christians. You got a carnal-minded Christian. If you read 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 1, talks about a carnal-minded Christian and a spiritual-minded Christian. A carnal-minded Christian is a Christian that live by the flesh. A spiritual-minded Christian is a Christian that live by the spirit. That's why Paul said, walk in the spirit so you won't fulfill the lust of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? So a carnal-minded Christian, they are a Christian that's carnal and fleshly, worldly minded, so they're going to keep getting in bed with men. See what I'm saying? But a spiritual minded Christian, they're going to go by the spirit. They led by the spirit of God. You see what I'm saying? They reverence God. They honor God. They respect God. And that's the thing. Respecting God and fearing God and knowing that God is always there. And Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 5, chapter 6, verse 15, when you lay with a harlot, you are taking the body of Christ, and you are taking the body of Christ, and you are becoming one, with a harlot. What Paul said, y'all becoming one flesh. I see so many women don't understand this right here. You don't realize. Think about this before you give a man your body. Every time you give that man your body, y'all are coming one. Y'all are coming one. That's a soul tie, and I'm gonna do some teaching about soul tie. This is a soul tie. It's a soul tie. Now you got to break the soul tie. Now you got. I know a woman. You keep spending money on coaching sessions. You keep spending $75 on coaching sessions because you don't want to listen. So now every time a man come in your life to get you on your back, hurt you. Now you're on the phone crying. Now you got to book session after session to heal, and then spend $75. You get about 3 sessions. That's $100. That's about $200 something right there. You could have saved just doing the right thing. Just doing the right thing. Keep wasting time getting coaching, but then when you finish coaching, you go back and do what you was told not to do in coaching. Let a man come in your life. I keep saying over and over again, standards and boundaries. Standards and boundaries. I got some clients, I coach them. Standards and boundaries. What are your standards? The man got to have a job, right? Yeah, you got to have a job. You got to have a job. Soon as a client come in their life pursuing them with no job, but he dark-skinned and tall, Coach Rod. That don't mean nothing. The man broke. And the man before that did the same thing to her. Broke, busted, and disgusted. And here's the problem that I realize. If a man in his 50s and he's still broke, why you want a man that's broke in his 50s? Now, if he's 20-something years old, he got an excuse. In his 20s, you know what I'm saying, he's still trying to find himself. 30s, late 30s, he should be somewhere, got a career. 40s should be pretty much established, career. Listen, he ain't got to already be having everything together. He ain't got to be, rich. I'm not saying he got to be a six-figure man. He ain't got to be no high-value man. I ain't talking about that. Thanks for the super chat, Lori. I'm not saying that he got to be established, but he got to be working on something. At least on a job, a career that, you know what I'm saying, and he got to have character, And you got to, look at, okay, does this man have character? Okay, this man got a career. All right? That's what you want to look at in the man. You don't want to get no man 50-something years old and he's still broke. And then you get these men and you do everything for these men. Don't realize you being used. I I don't understand. You got to be carnal minded, because I don't understand. Because if you really God fearing, if you really a woman of God, you should have some type of discernment. Some type of discernment to know, like, okay, this happened to me the first time, another time with the same type of man. This man, I took a man, he didn't have nothing, he had nowhere to stay. I took this man in, he moved in my house, got my body, got my food. Then he kept preaching submission to me. Then that same man left me and married somebody else within 6 months. Okay, another man came in here like, same thing. Broke, no job. Let the man spend out of your house, get the man your banana pudding, cook for the man, pack the man lunch, do all this stuff for the man, and the man don't do nothing for you. Nothing for you. And see, that's why I did that video yesterday, you know, the day before yesterday. You know, how you know they just want papers. Because this all a lot, because I'm tired of seeing women getting used by clowns for just to get their papers. And then when they get their papers, they dump you. You see what I'm saying? But these are Christian, so-called God-fearing women, ain't got no discernment and keep on doing the same thing over and over again. Keep on getting in the bed with men who not their husbands. Keep on letting men spend that over their place. Keep on. It's like, when are they gonna wake up and smell the coffee? When? But yet still, you ask them what kind of man they want. I want a man that fear God. I want a man of integrity. But you ain't got no integrity. You ain't got no integrity. That's not right to say you want somebody that have integrity, but you can't stay out the bed if you ain't married. Now, if you make a mistake and you repent, that's fine. Because you can be God-fearing and make a mistake. You can be God-fearing and make more than one mistake. But eventually you're going to get it right and say, you know what, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of making the same mistake. I'm tired of allowing the same man to come in my life, get me on my back, get my food, get my money, and just leave me for somebody else. Like, you ought to get tired of that. You ought to get tired of giving your body up to clowns. Come on now. It's time out for this right here. And the only man that some women can attract is a clown. It's a clown. Should I say that? Should I call people a clown? Why do you keep attracting clowns? I mean, really, should I really say that? I won't hurt about a feeling, but come on now. A clown. Clowns attract clowns, right? You see what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on. You entertain the clown. Clown belong in a circus. You see what I'm saying? This is what a lot of women don't understand. You can't attract a God-fearing man until you become a God-fearing woman. You can't attract a man of integrity until you become a woman of integrity yourself. That's not integrity to keep on allowing the same type of foolishness to come in your life. No excuse. Now, like, if a woman new to my channel and she haven't seen a lot of my videos, that's a different story. But when you watching my videos for a while now and you have gotten coaching more than one time, and we go over this in coaching, and you still keep doing the same thing, you're not God-fearing. You're not God-fearing. You're not God-fearing. You got to stop doing the same thing over and over and over again. Expect to get different results. It's insanity. You keep allowing the same type of men to come in your life and the same type of clowns come in your life with the same game. The devil send these folks in your life to play game with you and don't even know you're being manipulated. And sometimes I be like, I be saying to myself, like, do they have sense? You don't understand when you're being manipulated by a clown? And I just can't understand that right now. And my man, Pastor Blake, like he always say, a GED man manipulate a PhD woman. You know, come on now. It's not rocket science. Not rocket science. If y'all just do what I'm telling y'all, standards and enforce your boundaries, you will never get played by a man again. And keep your leg closed, you'll never get played by a man again. I ain't gonna say never, but it'd be very hard for a man to just come in your life. Because 9 times out of 10, the majority of men that's toxic come in your life, once they see your boundaries, they gone. They gone. Once they see that you're type of woman that you ain't giving it up easy, they're gonna go. They're gonna go. They're gonna go. But what women don't understand, men, clowns, they prey on women. They prey on women who are weak. They prey on silly women. And 2 Timothy chapter 3, it calls them silly women. Yeah, silly women. For this sort, creep into the houses of silly women, laden with lust. Silly women. Whenever you can let a man come in your house with the same game, you are a silly woman. What is a silly woman? A woman who don't know her worth. My definition of a silly woman. A woman who naive and gullible. A woman who ever gained the knowledge. That's what he said. He said they ever gained the knowledge but not able to follow through. That's a silly woman. Reading the books, watching the videos, but still doing what you want to do. Reading the books, watching the videos, but still tell me you got father wounds. Oh, I got father wounds. And you don't read the father-daughter talk. I've known some clients don't read Pastor Blake's book, father-daughter talk. Watch Pastor Blake videos. And he one of the best when it comes down to relationships because he got wisdom. That's wisdom right there. Telling y'all the game. And then you watching me and you still on your back with men who not your husband. You still go lay inside the bed with a man who ain't your husband. That's a silly woman. And it comes down to self-love. I told one of my clients, you don't love yourself. Yes, I do. No, you don't. I do, Coach Rod. How you love yourself and you keep on laying in bed with men who ain't your husband? You don't love yourself. If you love yourself and love your body, you won't just get it up to everybody. I'm a man and I got more self-control over my flesh than women. If I could be abstinent, a woman should be able to be abstinent. I'm a man. I should be dogging women out. I should be dogging women out. I'm a man that travel all over the world, drive trucks. In hotel room, I should have women in every state like most truckers do. A lot of so-called God-fearing men, they run women. Cause you know why? Because when a man do stuff like me, some women they pursue the man. And when the man see one pursuing him, a grown boy, what he gonna do is he gonna take advantage of her because he said, "Oh man, she easy." He gonna eat her food, get her on her back, and then he gonna leave her alone. Or he gonna keep playing with her and just have her as a side chick and have a main chick that he fool around with. Once a man see you gonna pursue them. See what I'm saying? Queen, you can't be a God-fearing woman if you keep making the same mistake over and over again. It's not a mistake no more. It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. All you got to do is just love yourself. That's it. Love yourself. Respect your body. Honor your body. Honor your body. And you got to get tired of giving your body up to a man who's going to leave you and dump you and go with somebody else. You got to get tired of that right there. When you God-fearing, you're going to live right. When you God-fearing, you're gonna start that bedroom. When you God-fearing, when you really love God, see, a lot of women, they in religion. They religious. They just go to church. Amen, pastor. Peace, pastor. Amen, pastor. But they don't have a relationship. When you have a relationship with God, that's God-fearing right there. When you have a relationship with God, yeah. you're going to stay out that bed. And the main reason why I do what I do, why I'm abstinent, because I love God. Because I fear God, and I know God everywhere. He everywhere. He watching everything I do. I'm afraid. Right now, I got so close to God. See, when you get close to God, when you spend time with God, see, this is a problem with a lot of women. See, y'all in the flesh. Carnal-minded Christians don't spend time with God. How to get out of the spirit, how to get out of the flesh and walk in the spirit. You have to spend more time with God. That's how. Again, I say in 1 Corinthians 3, you got a carnal-minded Christian, spiritual-minded Christian. Carnal-minded Christians don't spend time with God. That's how you got to come. How to become from carnal to spiritual. From carnal to spiritual, you got to spend time with God. The more you spend time with God, the more spiritual you're going to become. That means the more you're going to be led by the Spirit. Not religion, but the more you're going to be led by the Spirit. Because the Bible says what? Those who are led by the Spirit of God are what? The sons of God. If you're not led by the Spirit of God, you ain't a child of God. According to the Bible. See, so in order to be led by the Spirit of God, to walk in the Spirit, I think Galatians 5:16, walk in the Spirit so you won't fulfill the lust of the flesh. How you walk in the Spirit? By spending time with God. And that's problem with a lot of women. They don't spend time with God. They don't have no devotion with God. They just go to church. They go to church. But they don't spend no time with God, though. Yes, I do. No, you don't. You can't tell me. It's impossible to spend time with God, to get inside God's presence, and you still the same. Once you experience the presence of God, you'll never be the same. When Isaiah saw the Lord, when Isaiah was in the presence of the Lord, he said, woe is me. I'm a man of unclean lips. He began to confess, woe is me. You see what I'm saying? That's what the problem with a lot of women. They carnal, they worldly, they fleshly. This is why they cannot obey the things of God. And wonder why they ain't got no God-fearing man. Some of y'all right now, you holding your God-fearing man up right now. Some of y'all right now, Bozo is holding Boaz up to come in your life. Bozo. I know somebody right now got Bozo living in her house. And them folks don't told her the restraining order is still long. Bozo know the folks was going to arrest Bozo. Bozo know about the restraining order. Bozo leave the court and come right back to the house. Wonder why she ain't got no. I want a God-fearing man like you, Coach Rod. I want a God-fearing man with integrity. You ain't got no integrity yourself. You have to become what you are trying to attract. You say, God, I want me a God-fearing man. God like, God be like, okay. Until you repent and become a God-fearing woman and heal, start entertaining bozos, and wait on Boaz, you always gonna be with the same foolishness. You see what I'm saying? That's a video by itself. Bozo versus Boaz. I might do that. I might do that video one day. Cause a lot of y'all don't know the difference between a Boaz and Bozo. You don't. Cause if you did, you won't entertain a Bozo. Back to my client who said when that man saw her a picture of his underwear, she cut him loose. She started entertaining. Cause you know why? Cause she know that's Bozo. That's what Bozo do. Bozo send pictures of their underwears and shorts and stuff and they hammer. Bozo do that. But Boaz got integrity, so he ain't gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? You gotta recognize a clown from a Boaz. A lot of y'all queens, y'all just out here it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I'll come back on later on today. I don't have a good lighting. The sun keep going off and on, it's sort of throwing me off. I just want to drop this in y'all spirit while it was fresh in my mind. But I'm gonna go home, get a haircut. I'm gonna come back live later on this afternoon. So y'all be looking out for me. I will be live later on this afternoon. Thank y'all for the super chat, for the one who gave. You don't have to do it, but I appreciate it. And also for the one who sent me a blessing yesterday through Cash App. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And that was a nice blessing. Nice blessing. I mean, I don't ask, but y'all just give from y'all heart. I appreciate it. I don't like to be on here begging for money. I want people to think that I'm one of the preachers like doing it for money. But if God lay on your heart, send a blessing. Hey, what I'm saying? Go ahead on and do it, cause you're sowing in good grounds. So I appreciate that. God bless y'all, and y'all have a good one. And and the Bible does say, don't muzzle the ox, what I'm saying, that plow the field. So, but even though, I'm like the Apostle Paul. Paul said, I could take off from y'all if I want to, but Paul said, I don't do that. See what I'm saying? So, I'm like the Apostle Paul, what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm going to come back on here later on, and I'm going to talk to y'all soon. But y'all just be blessed. Y'all be blessed. And let me go home. Let me get me a haircut. Look like I'm a, decent man at least. And I'm gonna come back on. I'll see y'all later. God bless you.